speaking of my favorite state, we'll talk about my favorite team, them TCU Horned Frogs. You know what? Go ahead and call me a homer. Josh Hoover is the best player on TCU's squad. I think he is in line for an elite season at quarterback for TCU. I mean, he set the single season record for passing yards at TCU, right? That is no small feat, especially when, you've got guys like Trayvon Boykin and Casey Paha who have played at this school, right? Andy Dalton, of course, was a good quarterback too, but not as prolific of a passer. Josh Hoover, man, he's in line for a great year. Now, biggest question to me, our starting linebackers are going to be good. There's some depth questions I have, but I think if I'm going to be intellectually honest with myself, offensive line is that biggest question mark position. There's reason to be optimistic going into this season. These guys have played together. We got 2 new tackles, but the interior has played together now a couple of years, and they seem to have an emphasis on physicality. But when you look at last season, right, and the struggles for the large part of the season to run the ball effectively, it's hard not to say, until they prove it, right, until they prove otherwise, it's hard not to say that that's the weakest position on TCU. Am I wrong, Brownie, or am I right?
No, I think you're right. And again, we're really starting to sense a pattern here in the Big 12 where you have great skill positions, but not great trenches. And if you have great trenches, you do not have skill position players.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's one or the other. And I think TCU starts falling in the line with a lot of other schools where you need to protect the quarterback. The big question is, how are you protecting the quarterback? And like we all know that all of these quarterbacks are going to be elite. It's just how many times are they going to get hit? How many times are they going to get blindsided? And are they going to be durable enough? Because you know for a fact, and I mean, Dishfish brought it up, Belichick is going to blitz, and blitz with a side of a blitz. Like he is going to test that offensive line.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, but if TCU shows that they can hold their own on those blitzes, I guarantee you the Big 12 is not going to blitz as often. Mm-hmm. But if that offensive line shows that they can't pick up gaps in stunts and maybe a few stingers, you're going to be seeing blitzes all day. Which Hoover is going to have to, I think he's able to do it. He's going to have to sit in that pocket and he's going to have to know that he's going to take that hit. But if you're bringing 7, you're bringing 5, 6, 7, 8. He knows he has somebody open. He just has to plant his feet and find that guy. And you guys are going to get big plays.
Yeah. There is so much riding on Ben Taylor Whitfield and Ryan Hughes. Finally, as full-time starters at tackle, are they up to the task? I think Ben Taylor Whitfield, he's going into his junior year. He's a big body. I feel very good about him. Ryan Hughes, he's a redshirt freshman, right? Is he ready for that? Okay, and can they play up to snuff?
You got to put him on the right.
Yeah,
if he's a redshirt freshman, you got to put him on the right. You cannot have him you can't have him on the blind side. You just can't.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Ben Taylor Whitfield has to be your left tackle, Ryan Hughes your right tackle. And then, of course, you've got Carson Bruno back from injury. You got Cade Bennett in there. And you've got the center whose name is escaping me, Colton Deary, right? So that's a pretty – I mean, there's opportunity there.